Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar and to NEFFEX Free Me. So this one is another cool song from NEFFEX. We have 4 different chords and a cool melody, and that's it going on for the song. So let's start with the capo set here on the 1st fret. Let's look at the chords first. We have the D minor. Alright, so that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 1st E. Then we have C, so 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Then we have this chord here, that's the G, but with the B in the bass, so you use 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and open E. And the final chord will be A sharp. So you bar all strings here on the 1st fret from the A string and down, so that means 5 strings. And the rest will be 4th on D, 3rd on D, 3rd on G, and 3rd on B. Yeah, so that is the A sharp, and those are the chords, 4 chords. So we have this melody going on here. It's kind of based on the D minor, so it goes like this. Alright, and what I do there, I stick with my 2nd fret G string there, just to have that underneath the actual string I'm playing, and that is the D string, because that helps me to get a little bit more backbone to this. I can lean on the G string there as well. So I keep this on 2nd fret G string with the whole melody here, and the actual melody notes are on the D string, and you're gonna play 6 times open D string, so like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then comes this part. What I do there, I use my hammer-on technique there, but the actual notes are on open D, 3rd D, open D, 3rd D. But I use that, I hammer on my 3rd Ds, okay? You can even use that pull-off technique there. So that means when you play this 4 notes, open D, 3rd D, open D, 3rd D, you just hit it on the 1st open D, then you hammer on and you pull off. I'm not doing anything with my right hand here, and you hammer on the final 3rd D there. So 1 touch with the right hand on the open D, and then hammer on, pull off, hammer on. Yeah, that's just a technique I use, and it's up to you. Those are the notes there, and that is the melody based on the D minor. So it goes like this: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Alright, so this is kind of the 80% of this song. In the intro here, we have these melody going on here, but it changes like I demonstrated here in the intro of this tutorial. You're gonna play 1 round melody of the D minor, like it is, and then you're gonna use the bass note for each and every of these chords. That means C, the G B chord, and the A sharp chord on the 1st down of every melody start there. So I use the D minor for 1 round, then comes the C, and I use the 3rd fret here on A string on the 1st down here, and I just continue with the melody, and I try to have this 3rd fret on A string or the bass ringing out through the entire melody if I can. So, and I will need to work with this little pinky here for my C, That will be the best scenario here for this melody to get everything right. So, and then I switch finger here with my index finger. I go to the GB chord and use that bass note here on the 2nd fret A string. And I just continue with my melody. And the A sharp note, which is the 1st fret A string. And so on. Alright, so that is only one round of this chord progression. We're going to use this kind of technique with the bass notes from each and every chord. And then it's gonna be just the D minor, alright? So when you play through this kind of bass notes melody here for one round, you're gonna start the actual kind of melody here. So it goes for 8 rounds of the D minor, just that is one round. You're gonna play for 8 rounds, and that takes us to the first chorus. In the lyrics, you can try to play, but you're never gonna beat me, all right? So where we are there, we're gonna use a strumming technique here, a strumming pattern, and that is like this. I'm gonna demonstrate that with a D minor, since that is the first chord. Sounds like this. One round is, and that is down, up, clap, up, down, up. So down, up, clap, up, down, up. So imagine the clap would be instead of the down, and that will give you the down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But instead, you're gonna take away one down there, the 3rd down, and use a clap there instead, and just continue with the up, down, up. So down, up, clap, up, down, up, down, up, clap, up, down, up. So that is the strumming pattern. You're gonna play the chords, the D minor, C, the G, B, and A sharp. You're gonna do 2 strumming rounds for each chord. So down, up, clap, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, clap, up, down, up, C, C, G, B, and A sharp. So 2 strumming rounds for each chord, and if you look at this chord progression as one round, you will play that for 2 rounds, and that is the chorus. Then it goes back to this kind of melody here, and it goes for another 12 rounds, okay? So 12 rounds of, and so on, right? So 12 rounds on that, and you have, after these 12 rounds, a final chorus part. You will play that in exact same way as we just learned the chorus. And that pretty much ends NEFFEX' cool song called Free Me. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Give it a try with this melody and the strumming, pretty easy. And I think you're gonna nail this one. So thank you, NEFFEX, for all your songs. We are happy for those, and we'll come back with more of your songs on Gordon Guitar. So thank you, everyone who watched this. I hope this was helpful. See you soon, guys, and don't forget, play tuned.